Wow.
Oh, why is this not connected? Connect. There we go. Good boy. All right.
I,
Connected.
I find it funny how Wolverine did like their line of their
Ooh,
shit, but none of
SMP.
them are 001. None of them. I'm just like, why wouldn't you keep the number ones of everyone for yourself? Why wouldn't you do that? Right?
That's true. Blake just found a picture on Wolverine's Instagram showing all their engines from like the beginning to the end. But the serial numbers aren't 001 and it's messing them up.
Why wouldn't you do that? I would keep the first ones for myself. Just saying.
What's the first thing I sold? A bag of King Arms BBs. Was the first thing I ever sold as an airsoft shop. Technically before I was a legal shop. That's how I started. Airsoft BBs. No, there was no way around in town to get them. You had to drive all the way to Summerside. All the way to Summerside.
All the way.
25, 30 minutes to Summerside to get BBs. And I was like, frick that. So I started bringing them in bulk and selling them to guys in the field. And thus began, back in 2014, thus began my airsoft journey. And it was a wild ride.
There's a lot more people with SMPs than I thought. There's a few of them.
I'm one. I have head and SMP.
Now it's mine. This guy still rocking 12 of them? Like engines?
SMPs?
I don't know.
That's overkill.
That one Wolverine product is too many.
What do you guys like to run? Everybody like AEGs or HPA? Do you like
gas?
Gas. Instagram's going nuts today. Last time we were on Instagram, there was like one person watching.
It's all the Wall 2000.
I guess.
I didn't even post it on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
I probably should have. Emma yells that before. Whatever.
Chuck Gadet is saying hello, Mr. Andy. Hello, Chuck.
I didn't sign in to Facebook to actually see what's going on.
EG for Chuck. Blake and I both run HPA. Blake also likes gas. Gas blowbacks. I despise gas blowbacks. I don't even run a pistol because I refuse
maintenance
to. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes I don't even empty my mags or take the battery out of my MTW. That's how good I am at maintaining my shit.
Are you live as that and on 80s?
No. I'm live on both. I'm live on that and on
cool.
our actual
cool
page.
Cool.
Oh
yeah, you were cool.
Yeah, see,
I'm sorry.
New to the sport so far. It's been AEG gas sidearm. Yeah. So and that's a fair point. If you're starting, we always recommend starting with AEG. They're just can't be any easier to maintain and low budget. Like you can get started at $300. Get you gun, goggles, and bag of BBs. Away you go. That's all you need. And have fun from there and grow and get better from there. For sure. That's me. What happened? Oh,
easily distracted over here.
Still, wait now, missed one. Stop. I'm trying to read.
I can't even see all the comments. I don't know why. It's so dumb.
Because some of them are on YouTube and some of them are on.
Well, no, it says 10 comments even just on.
You should be able to sort.
Is it?
Maybe. Technical difficulties as usual.
Not difficulties, just illiterate. Stupid.
Yep, you got it right the first time. Illiterate. Still waiting to do an HPA build. What's this say? Still waiting to do an HPA build. Is this something you guys do? Yeah, we definitely do. We install everything we sell. Sometimes you gotta convince Blake by like twisting his arm backwards, but no, we do. We do HPA builds. I would argue that Blake does the best HPA builds and other builds, AEG builds in the fucking country.
That's a lie.
I have not seen any better. I have really high standards. You have to do lots of things to impress me. People are like, "Oh, hey, shoot my gun." Last night, or the night before, somebody goes, "Oh yeah, man, you gotta shoot my gun." Okay, and I was nice to the guy. I shot his gun. Yeah. Oh yeah, shoots great. It's fine. I don't complain a lot. Like last game we were at, my gun was shooting like garbage. But whatever. Didn't complain. Ran out, had my fun, shot some people, had some fun. That was in New Brunswick. We went over in the RV last weekend. It was a great time actually. Shot with all the New Brunswick guys. I don't remember what I was talking about, but yeah, we definitely do HPA builds. Send us an email what you're looking for, and we'll get you a price on the gun of your choice.
It can take a while just with how busy we are, and I'm
especially
the only
right
guy
now. Yeah, especially right now.
building, so.
Springtime is a little busy, especially Emma's. One day or in the shop or so because she's got her other job there. We're trying to hire somebody else to be
help
our
for Phil when she's not here.
do our secretarial duties. But yeah, no, for sure. Head. Oops. Oh my god.
There's lots going on. Isn't there?
I can't even read. They're going by so fast.
That's a good problem to have.
Yes. Had an HPA system, but went back. Just my Orif. Just my preference. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like the tank. Some people the line bugs them. I mean, there are tank stocks, but personally, I forget it's there. I forget the line is there.
Same.
You just get used to it. Honestly, like Roddy, who owns the paintball field, was asking me about it the other day, and like, doesn't the line bother you? And I honestly, I forget it's there. Like, you can't set down your gun as easily. Like, I mean, you have to like let that airline go. In order to set your gun down to move your sidearm or whatever, or to pick something up, an objective or whatever. So that's the only downside I find. But yeah, you forget the tanks there, forget the line there. But yeah, Joseph Claremont. I have to say that the GHK guest blowback got from you guys is awesome, though the new GHK hop up is unable to lift a 3. Yeah, GHK, they're really nice on the outside.
Because it's not GHK. It's
oh, yeah, LCT. yeah. Yeah. And LCT have really nice outsides, so that's why they use them. But yeah, I'm assuming a hop-up would fix...
Well, I'm pretty sure he said he went to the Maple Leaf. I don't know if he's talking about the Maple Leaf bucking or unit, but the Maple Leaf Crazy Jets, buckings, and units are the best for the GHKs. They really like them. So he went good. So there you go. She should be just dimes now. So
I think I'm getting a stoner. How hard is it to convert to
stoner?
HPA?
Which one?
Isn't the one right there?
Well, that's an M249. There's the GMP stoner, like the Mark 23, like what's his face? Sean had. And then there's the newer, like classic Army one. So it really depends on what stoner you're talking about. Some are a little bit more trickier than others, but usually the hardest thing to do is to try and get the proper nozzle length and they wire your box mag to automatically feed when you're pulling the trigger because it's an LMG. So you want to have that function. Yeah, but it's not
doable.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah, like I said, there's an M249 over there that's HPA tapped. HPA tapped. It's got an engine in it.
It's got an F2 in it.
Yeah, it's got an F2 in it. The saws on HPA are the way to go. It's just hose all day long. You can hook that bitch up to a scuba tank, strap it on your back, and you're good for days.
Yay, love that.
Lost so many here.
Both bucking and unit. Yeah, good. Because
tell us how you got the SSP5s. No, it's magic. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Hot debate. Would it be cheaper to buy a Lancer Tactical and fully upgrade, or buy an expensive gun? And a couple little things learned buying Tokyo Marui. The FPS is lower, and usually people fully upgrade these. Okay. We don't like Lancer here at all. So if you're gonna start like just a little higher than Lancer, maybe like a G&G or SEMA. SEMA has a really good platform if you want something you want to upgrade. Buy a SEMA. Lancer, they're not good. They were always bad. They're slightly better, but we don't stock anything Lancer for a reason. Like.
We can get it if you want it, but we don't recommend them. Yeah, I've never had good outtake. Like, yeah, I've never had good things with
one of the first AKs I ever got in was a Lancer Tactical, and
I know which ones.
And it blew up. I think we got 5 or 6 of them in the end, and 4 out of the 5 of them blew up, and I was done. I was like, Lancer is garbage, and they've gotten better. To their credit,
yes,
they are a slightly better company. But I don't know. I just soured away, and I will forever hate on Lancer Tactical because they sold garbage guns and they weren't too cheap. Like they were same price as
twos at the time.
Yeah, same price as SEMA. Like SEMA were never awful, and they've gotten way better. Like SEMA guns now outshoot G&G. Like
if people don't know, SEMA has been around almost as long as like Tokyo Marui. Like when Tokyo Marui started making guns, SEMA was knocking them off. So they've been around for a while. They're older than most brands, and a lot of guns that you own or have touched is probably built by SEMA, and you just don't even know.
Yeah, they build a lot of guns for other companies.
Yeah. But anyway, that's just our take. But to get kind of back to your question of buying either expensive gun to start off or a cheap gun, that's really, really up to you.
It's kind of if you want to get into it. If you want to do the upgrades, that's how I started.
Yeah,
I bought a crappy M14 and I wanted to get into it and do it myself. Then yeah, definitely do it. If you don't, then yeah, I probably like something a little higher end, like a VFC, a Crytek, something like that. That's already shooting pretty good into the box.
Like, yeah, I think he was talking about. Did he say HPA build? Was it HPA build? No. Okay.
No.
Well, so
you're talking about Tokyo Marui for a minute there, but
see, Tokyo Maruis are really good, and they're known for like if you've been around for a while, they have the Tokyo Marui magic in them. They're just sprinkled with magic. They shoot 280 FPS, and they get the same range as any guns shooting 400 FPS. They just get there slower.
Don't worry about the FPS when you're buying the Tokyo Marui.
The best thing about rifles is they have really good barrels out of the box and amazing hop-up units. That what makes them shoot so good, and they're bucking. So it's give or take. I've bought cheap guns, I've bought expensive guns. It's really depending on what you want. I usually go for externals now, and I like metal body. So but I always wanted to buy a clear soft gun and make it a DSG just to piss people off. So that's me.
Yeah, somebody was saying Shantha Taylor says he's running an AEG but I'd love to get into GHK. And then he's got a surprise gun coming that nobody's allowed to know about. Any thoughts on the VSE Colt M733? Thinking about getting one.
They're sexy.
They're really nice looking. Yeah.
They look really nice. Those are the gas ones. Their trigger, the VFC gas guns right now, their triggers are awesome. They are the crispiest things. I own MWSs like Tokyo Maruis, and the VFCs blow the triggers out of the water. Like they feel and sound like a real hammer. Just freaking not. They're great. I've never shot them, so I can't tell you for recoil impulse or anything like that. But I've racked a couple through the shop and touched them, and they're awesome. Their build quality is really nice. And kind of speaking of that, I actually want to get into this. I'm not going to take it out of the box, but here, show them that. That will mount to the underneath of it. We got one left. You want to take it out of the box?
Well, yeah.
There's a picture on the side of it.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Other side.
A little picture of it. No.
So we got in the grenade launchers that go on the bottom of, I believe, the M733s and the 177s of the VFCs. So I got in the VFC launcher because we've been selling their gas guns so much. And I got a case of them and pre-orders. They aren't even on the site, but people pre-ordered them. And I got one left. So so if you actually want to do like the full loadout,
isn't that a cute little grenade launcher?
Yeah, you got a grenade launcher on the bottom of it. I have no idea how it works. Don't ask me. I'm not going to try.
Yeah, I don't know what this does.
But it mounts. It's cool. It's expensive. But if you want to do the full look, we have the grenade launcher. So there you go.
last one on Instagram. Have any thoughts on the clicker for a Prun V2s to make the trigger feel more realistic on an AEG? He
has no idea what you're talking about. I do. I don't have much input on it. I've watched. I'm assuming you got that from Negative Airsoft because I love watching him. He's hilarious. We could probably get them at some point. Anything to make the trigger feel better, I'm game for. So I'm a big fan of like the Fusion Engine mouse clicky triggers. If it makes it feel like that, sign me up.
I like my MTW trigger.
Well, it'd feel like that too.
Oh, that's what he means.
Yeah, like I'm assuming, like
that's
I
not
don't
realistic.
No, but like these ones are adjustable and like all this. So I don't know too much about them. I know what you're talking about.
Interesting.
I would say yes. Why not mess around with it? I don't think they're very expensive. So yeah, I think those would be cool. And if we can, I'll stock some if they're not stupid expensive.
Start the season is always busy. Yeah, this is stupid crazy busy time of year for both my industries. I'm carpenter. I do carpentry all through the year, and spring's always busy. And airsoft's always too busy. So I don't get any sleep this time of year. I just
maybe you won't be a carpenter for long.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Tyler's coming on saying Blake looks good. What about me, Tyler?
Yeah, thanks,
I think
Tyler.
you mean I look
Appreciate
good.
it. He just wants something. I don't know.
He probably means. Well, I need to go to Cavendish tomorrow because he screwed something up.
Sounds about right.
Keep
going. Where are you going? I'm trusting you in these comments, and I'm seeing a bunch coming through here. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, there's not there yet. Thought I was able to make. Oh shoot! Where? It just
keeps going. Yeah, your mouse sucks. I told you.
It's not the mouse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's the chat.
Oh, if it's someone else.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was able to click on them. Thought I was able to make it a full clone of the Lone Survivor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He bought the GHK Mark 12 SPR. So yeah, no, that'd be sick.
Both bucking and the unit. Good choice. Yeah. So
yes, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Left stream on Instagram to come here.
Good.
Yeah, this is where all the fun's happening.
Okay.
I forget to click or I forget to watch the Instagram comments sometimes.
Do they not come over?
No, because I'm not linked on Instagram.
Oh, okay. So that is, I should be looking at those then.
Yeah, you should be having Instagram up there.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You're a terrible instructor.
Yeah, I was told that the other day actually.
Well, they didn't lie.
Let's go Airsoft. Mitchell says, "Oh my God, Blake is here." Yeah, Blake
tricked me.
Hasn't been here the last couple shows, so I knew he was coming in today. So I was like forced in a live. But yeah, he doesn't work a whole lot of Fridays because he's a lazy son of a bitch. And
I don't need to. I don't need to. I can't see any of the old comments.
No, Chuck, sit.
Door locked.
Good. There's children playing around the outside of the door. Get the guns out. No, just kidding. G&G Raider, baby's first pew pew. Yeah, usually that is go-to.
I started off with the Raider.
I started off with the SEMA M14.
Yep.
Cybergun, technically. If you want,
it's a SEMA.
Yes, but it was licensed by Cybergun.
If Chance Taylor next, don't you skip when that be him?
Ooh, what? I'm right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
that one.
If you want AKs, get LCT or ENL. ENL for sure. Or what's that other one? Arcturus.
Arcturus also does make nice AK.
Arcturus and ENL definitely top of my list.
So yeah,
LCTs are okay.
LCTs are okay. They are very loud. They're not going to break internally per se, but 90% of them that I have fixed or tested for people before I've shipped, they always double feed because their buckings are absolute garbage. And
change your bucking.
And I've had a barrel so pitted it jammed out of the box. So they're not great.
It's funny. They used to be really good, and then it's like their quality dived a little bit there
in the last 3 years. COVID. Oh, crazy. But yeah, no. Their bodies are probably some of the better looking, but like for the price point to what you get, I actually push ENLs and Arcturuses more because you get the Arcturus have better performance and the ENLs have a really nice body and smell like real gun because it is a real gun. Well, came from a real gun factory, so I'm a fan of the ENLs. But the LCTs, yeah, we'll push them if you want them. Like we'll sell them, but they're not my favorite. Just because
this question came up last time you weren't here, and I couldn't remember what we said. P90 best brand, Novrich. Remember we had all three. We had the SEMA, the Novrich, and the EM or the.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And the Crytek.
And the Crytek. So the SEMA is obviously a SEMA. It
works.
It's
works good.
Sub $300. They're fine. The best feeling Crytek.
Yes,
the Crytek one was the best.
I think it shot better too, didn't it?
No. It was the best feeling. And it shot good. The Novrich and the Crytek shot both really good for the size of them.
Yeah.
But for sound and rate of fire, the Novrich blew the Crytek out of the water. Like I was super impressed. Novriches were shooting 25 rounds a second-ish, something like that on 11.1. The Crytek is like half that. And it just sounds like the Novrich one is actually shimmed nice out of the box. Most people hopefully know, we don't push much Novrich either. I don't know, just because we can use, like, if I was to build one, I could build it cheaper. But yeah, between all of them, if you want the best feeling, Crytek. If you want the best out of the box and just leave it, I'd say the Novrich. Honestly, and he has a good warranty program, so you can deal with him for all your warranty needs for 25 years. So
yeah, not me,
not us. You don't yell at us when it breaks. Go yell.
I'm not a fan of him, but anyway, yeah, that gun's not bad. Okay,
I'll be truthful. I'll tell you, that one was good. That one surprised the shit out of me.
The
so, yeah.
APFG MPX, yes, yes. Maybe. I mean,
okay,
no, because they're illegally licensed, and we would never bring in that stuff.
So
yeah, soon.
Okay, so the APFGs, MPXs, and MCXs, we have some on order. I can't guarantee if they'll show up or when.
Yeah, totally. CBC could be like, nope.
We didn't get any mags for the MPXs until we have guns in hand. If we have guns in hand, we will get mags. Okay. But yes, they're on order. Whether or not you'll ever see them,
hopefully. My guess is about 3 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if in 3 weeks they popped up on the site. So keep an eye out. Any idea when the Gen?
Why the Gen 2 ECM here in the West Coast plays all lack the anti-jam button on the top rail?
So somebody did that. Blake and I talked about this at length. We have never seen them in the shop with that button on it. Ours always come without that anti-jam button. Somebody did that. Somebody's bringing them in with that button on it, or modifying them. I asked my VSC supplier. He had no idea what I was talking about. I don't know. I honestly don't. Like, ours are the version 2s, and they don't have the button.
We don't know what to tell you there. Yeah. We have no idea unless they're being specially ordered from VFC somewhere else. Like, we don't know.
I think somebody after VFC is doing that. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess I know why.
I feel like maybe those are the upgraded ones, like to get into Canada, and they have jamming issues, so they do that. But ours come directly from Asia, so they're not messed with anyway. So I don't know. We have no idea. That's the only thing that we've been able to put together.
Yeah, we
because
we had hot debate about that. It was kind of like
none of ours.
First time somebody asked me about it, I was like, "No, what are you talking about? Of course,
this
guy's
crazy.
Button. He's an idiot." But then a lot of people are asking. I was like, "Oh, maybe this is the thing." And then we kind of looked into it, and it's like, "Yeah, these ones show that little button. So what the heck is that?"
We out of our Gen 2s, we've had none of them jam like anti-reversal thing. I'm assuming. We've had none of them jam. I've had two of the Gen 2s break out of the plethora we've sold. Way better than the Gen 1s.
Gen 1s, it was every single one.
And the only issues that happened with the 2 that broke was one, I can't remember. That was Sean's. I can't remember what happened to that one, but he got it fixed through VFC. And then the other one I still have sitting out back in waiting for parts because the bucking lips tore off the bucking and jammed and then just shredded the tablet plate piston. It was a weird fail. Like, it was something that anything could have happened. Like, that was a bad bucking. That was nothing to do with the gearbox. So
dirt on the BBs.
Yeah, it was stupid. It's still there, but anyway.
You have a Lonex magazine with a pull string. Those are called flash mags. I don't think we have Lonex ones. I think we have Arcturus ones.
We've had Lonex.
Blake's looking.
I'm gonna look. So they're called flash mags. If you're
but yeah, if you just search our site for flash mag, whatever comes up there. Real Sword AK, yeah, those were good AK.
We had one in the store this year.
Any word on getting the GNG SGR 556?
We ordered them. We were slower on G&G. They were not our top priority. Obviously, we deal with more rarer, harder to get stuff. So G&G is kind of at the bottom of the list of getting. Love you, Matt. Sorry, but yeah, that's how it is.
Mitchell. Oh man, you're talking about the supplier.
Yes, Matt.
It's like, no, it was Mitchell that asked.
But yes, we will be getting the SGRs. We ordered them. Hopefully, he gives them to us. I think we ordered a case.
Yeah. SSP 5 update.
They are temporarily. No, they got rejected and shipped back to Hong Kong.
Yeah, so there's a delay on those. 4 or 5 weeks. It's going to be added on to them.
I was going to order more to replenish those that got rejected, but they're out of stock still, so I can't. Trust me, we want them too because we have 55 of them or something. Like, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we get a lot of pre-orders for them. No, we're just at the whims of customs, waiting for them to deem them liable. Can you get speed soft guns? Oh, you should have been here last week when Johnny had all
that
his
is Johnny. That is Johnny.
Oh, look at that. It is Johnny.
Yeah, I hate that.
Get out of here! Or get over here. Why aren't you here right now?
Yeah,
we heard you had a hot date.
He had an excuse. He couldn't come here, but now he's on his phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you couldn't be here.
wow.
Super important date you had to go on that you're apparently sitting on your phone. So you can't be that good
he's
looking.
saying you're on a date. You told me you're busy, so Johnny's a fake friend to one of us. We're gonna figure out who this is.
Yep.
Everyone yell at that guy. All right. All right.
The one at Customs question mark
or anything with their new gearbox. Yeah, no, we'll get it. We'll get it soon. SSB. Okay. The one at the Custom.
Yeah, we're still waiting. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no, those we can cancel and refund your order, no problem at all. But yeah,
cool AK.
it's ridiculous, and we apologize because there's nothing we can do about it.
That shiny AK.
All right, Andrew wants to do show and sell.
Show and sell.
All right.
It's a new segment. I show it, you buy it. First person to buy this wins. Where's the wall?
I didn't bring out the wall 2000 because I already made a Facebook post on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. Don't worry about it. Check out this shiny chrome plated AK. This is LCT.
LCT. It's
yes.
LCT. Yeah.
Check out the shine. Oh yeah. Unmolested. Except for by me a little bit.
So it's worth more. I'm gonna
yeah, it's worth more. This thing is just pretty in all the right places. It
now it has fingerprints on it. Now I have to sell for less.
I wiped them off. That's my fingerprints. So now if you shoot somebody with it, I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
But no, really nice AK. I
brought it in to look at.
Yeah, and it looks good. So
and it does look really good. No, I think I don't know if they're limited, but I imagine they will be. Yeah, that might be the one and only. So
here's a funny question. Mavericks catches a lot of heat online, and I know you're not a fan, but are they deserving of the hate? They're expensive or whatever. So
I think I went through this before.
Yeah. Oh, it's all right. I like going through it. So Navarre shipped us a bunch of snipers in pieces. They were, here's your stock, here's your middle, here's your handguard. Put it together yourself. I just paid
there was some
fucking $500 for a box of parts. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it was more than that. We sold those guns for $1,000.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's his most expensive bolt action.
I was like, I am not your factory. Why am I putting these together?
880. 880.
I get a little worked up about stupid things, but it was ridiculous. Like, why am I putting these together? I pay you good money to send me fully intact, tested, ready to go products. Why am I putting these together? I was livid.
And 2 out of the 5 had air leaks.
Yeah,
I had to fix them.
Yeah, they were not good out of the box. They were garbage. But okay, and then so then the positives. Yes, he does make a decent product.
Well, he doesn't really make anything.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I just want to get that out of the way. Like 90% of these things are either Maple Leaf or Modify. Like he buys the parts, gets them branded his, and then sells them for more. I can buy his exact same stock on his SSG 10A3 for half the price and build it cheaper. Like, if you want to just buy it once and done and not worry about it, then yeah, no, he's good. But like, I think he overcharges for his stuff. But they can be good. But if you can build your own product, I say this all the time. If you can build your own gun, it's not worth it. You can buy all the parts and assemble it yourself for just as good performance for way cheaper.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy something, be done with it and not worry about it, sure, go for it. Like, it is good. Just it is what it is. Like, yes, he gets a lot of flack, and I see that too. Is it justified? Definitely not. I don't think it's justified hate. It's just
I hate on him because of that shipment, and then I just find any particular reason to add to it.
Yeah. But I believe him personally is probably a great guy.
Oh, yeah,
I just don't like how he's just selling his name to kids who thinks
hoard himself out.
Yeah, he hoarded himself out, and like everyone thinks they're going to be the next Novich, but where he lives, their guns can shoot like 5-some joules.
Yep.
So in Canada, our snipers are 2.3 max, I think, across
Mostly. Canada.
So you're getting half the power, and then people are wondering why they're not as good. It's like he can shoot way different. So it's yeah. But anyway.
There's our Navarre spiel.
Yeah.
Please don't hate us.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Navarre. Well, we don't really deal with him. So
no, that's true. We don't even get his stuff from him.
Hate on us if you
want. But yeah, so like these are Matrix.
These are Matrix Falcons.
Yeah. And
What are you trying to say here?
That they're the good.
Okay, so Novritsch makes the SSX-23, which is this.
Yes. Yeah.
Matrix makes one, but it's not. So Matrix makes the Novritsch one, or someone else.
It still has the Maple Leaf parts inside.
Yeah, he whores himself out to this company to make it, and it has the metal slide with a Maple Leaf barrel, with a Maple Leaf bucking, and a rotary hop-up unit. So it shoots just as good as a Novritsch one for half the price. But it's the same gun, and we actually can't sell those because it doesn't have Novritsch stamped on the side of it. But it's the same.
It's funny because they come in like a chintzy box. Like the box makes them look cheap, but they are a really nice, really good gun.
Yeah, no, they are great. So, but anyway, are you got another comment there?
Can a Gate Titan BT be installed in a SEMA Platinum MP5K? And if so, I have decided to go with this. Is it doable?
So I haven't been inside of any of the SEMA Platinum MP like V3 gearboxes, but as far as I'm aware, it's just a standard V3 gearbox with their like MOSFET in it. So it might need a little bit of modification to be able to do it, but it should be fine. And if worse comes to worse, you can buy a new gearbox shell. But you should be fine. SEMA,
Blake will buy you one because he just said it'll work.
No, excuse me. SEMA typically likes to make parts fit standard stuff, not mess with standard to make it proprietary. So yeah, you should be fine there. All right,
let's get.
Well, these are on the site already. These are, we didn't bring these in last time, but these are the GHK AK-74 MN gas, obviously.
GHK, another very pretty
yeah,
AK.
So we have a bunch of those in stock, ready to go for anybody who's looking for the next GHK.
Trying to get it all in the picture.
Yeah, it's a big gun.
It's a long
It's
gun.
a big boy.
There we go.
But those are on the site for anybody wondering. And did you want to grab the Ares wall? It's top right. We also got back in stock and some new things. If people have been on our site, we got the curves, the Tokyo Marui non-blowback curves, the little pocket clip pistol. It's adorable. These are sweet little guys. And then I brought in a couple new variations because those sold so well. I got in the LCP2 by Tokyo Marui, also non-blowback. So these will be on the site this weekend. Should be these guys. And the Bodyguard 380 non-blowback by Tokyo Marui. These should also be on the site this weekend. So they're all the same price at $200. So if anybody's looking for them, you know where to go.
So this is the Ares WA 2000. It is another beast.
It comes with the bipod off, if anyone's wondering. It's in the box, though. Comes with
the bipod. This is massive. I would love to run around the field with this thing.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. If anybody knows who's been airsofting a while, the WA 2000s are kind of like the unicorns. They're hard to get.
Really
they're rare. So I had the chance to snag one, so I did, and it's gorgeous. The only drawback on it, in my opinion, is it's a Springer. If it was semi-auto AEG or HPA or something, I would have bought it and be in my freaking house. But it's a Springer, and that's kind of disappointing to me. But it's beautiful. It's
fine. It can be semi-auto if you have a fast.
Oh yeah, color. Yeah. So like, it's definitely usable. I'd say I've never shot one, but I'd definitely just buy it for a wall hanger or something. It's really pretty, real wood and all that good stuff.
Did you guys have fun at Garland's event? I thought it was your guys' event.
Yeah.
You said you do not make good pictures. Yeah. But that coy smile you gave was a great shot. Well, I didn't see it. That's talking about the game we were at last weekend.
And to be honest with you, it was freaking awesome. I had more fun at that game than I had at Nightfall last year because Nightfall was full of freaking cheaters. So I had a really good time. Shot lots of people. Had fun. So another new thing that will be going on the site this Sunday is this little guy. What is it called? I don't even know what the heck it's called. It's the Armor Toa Emergency Shot Shell Carrier with 20mm grenade launcher. So I had a quick little test on that guy, and it seems to work with the APS cam shells. So it's has a pocket clip on one side, and it also Picatinny mount here, and it comes with an extender for rifles. These things are actually really freaking fun. I'm excited for these. They're going to be pretty cheap. They're going to be on the site for 120, I believe, and it comes with one green gas shell. So I look forward to those. I only got a little bit of those because I didn't know if they'd sell well, but if they sell fast, I'll get more if I can. But should be fine.
No barrel drop for the GHK AKs. What? Barrel drop? What does he mean?
I don't know.
Oh, that's Alex. Nugo. See, we have a problem pronouncing your last name.
It's just
how do you pronounce it? We just say NGO around here. But anyway, yeah, Alex, long time customer.
No barrel drop.
I don't know what he means.
What are you saying, Alex? What are you saying?
By that. Oh my God, how much are they? I want one. Oh, the curve?
I don't know. I've showed a lot.
No, the curve.
The curve, 200. They're on the site already. You can go buy it.
Okay, new event, tiny pistol match. We used to do.
We're doing that
only.
again. Yeah,
we used to do pistols only.
Remember when we used to do Springer days? Just clear sauce Springers. Do you remember those? Like we just have games. Yeah. Those were freaking fun. Those are the most fun I've had in a long time.
So apparently, you pronounce his last name Ngoo.
Ngoo?
Ngoo. Ngoo.
I'm just going to stick with NGO.
That makes it harder to pronounce your name.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks. And you're drunk.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
You're drunk. Stop.
It's called Drinks with Andy, not Apple Juice with Andy.
Yeah. So these have been on the site, and another Canadian retailer's had them, but we got a restock on the Northeast Uzis. I brought in a case, and I got 2 left. So
these are fun because
they're beautiful. So
they don't need a reason.
Just wanted to let people know we have 2 left. They're on the site.
They're gonna go fast. I can guarantee you they're gonna be gone the end of this weekend.
And we do have mags in the store for them. They'll be going online this weekend. You squeeze it.
Just squeeze it.
You squeeze the side. There you go. And then you got to put it up first. No, keep it.
Yes.
There you go. Now click. There you go.
I got her.
There we go.
Okay, the stock's a little confusing, and you might need a little help.
It's confusing for a drunk guy.
Oh, I'm not
I
can totally drive a semi right now.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, I've never. Drive a semi. I mean. Yeah. Okay, now I don't even. What?
Jokes.
YW? What does that mean?
We're too old for them.
I guess. See, I do LOL and JK.
Oh, where the barrel is droopy. Oh, well, we don't like GHK much to begin with, to be honest. But anyway, Alex, the DX fouls are on the site. Wait, I think I got 1 left or 2 left.
Yeah, so go fast.
I brought in
a lot.
I brought in 2 cases, and I think I got 1 or 2 left. And the Northeast FAMAS, I'll get them whenever they're available because that'll be cool. So yes.
We got what did we get? The Pit.
Bunch
of Pit Vipers came in. They're all sold on pre-order, so I'm not even
enough for pre-orders.
Oh yeah, we didn't even. If you had pre-orders as of 1st of April ish, then you should be shipped. You'll get a shipping notification anyway.
Next week.
Ooh, Gordy woke up, did you? There's Coco.
Yeah, sleeping.
Great time gaming with you gentlemen at the Mad Max event. Fixed my regulator creep thanks to Blake. Oh, how did you fix your regulator, Gordo? Everybody was having regulator creeps at that game.
What was going on?
I don't know. Man. It was air or what it was, but a regulator. So if you run an HPA, it's called regulator creeps. Mine was fine too. So the gauge, like if you're not shooting, you're just sitting there waiting, and the gauge just slowly increases to past what you're supposed to be at for FPS. It's called regulator creep, and a lot of times you just take it apart, clean it, put it back together, and it fixes it.
Well, I'm glad it worked for you, Coco. I'm really glad because we need you on the field shooting plebs.
In a month's time. That's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, frig. I'm not going. Frig all you.
Somebody said you're welcome. I don't know why, but thank you.
Was that
ever consider bringing King Arms TWS 9?
I think I can get them. I've considered it, but I didn't think there'd be a hot enough
We can bring in anything you want if you ask us. We do pre-orders or we do orders for items not listed all the time. Anything you want, if we can get it, we'll bring it in for you.
See, if I bring stuff in, yeah, that's true. If I bring stuff in that I think will sell and it doesn't sell, Andrew will yell at me. So I don't like bringing
quite often.
Yeah,
this is still here. It's been 3 days, Blake.
Yeah, but no. In all seriousness, no, I did think about bringing those in, but I didn't think there'd be that much of a market. So, yeah.
That's why the regulators creep.
Except
half people were using my air, so.
You poison your own air supply.
Maybe.
Right? Yeah. But mine was fine. I filled off our tank. You were fine. So, I don't know. It was
weird.
First big game.
There was 3 of them?
So, Coco's went down, Liam's went down, and like 3 of Jonathan's went down.
Yeah. It was weird.
Or 2 with Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan, you still on? Was your regulator good now or what?
Yeah.
He's gone.
I want him.
He got bored. I stopped answering him. He's talking about Marui gas AKs.
Oh, are you expecting any VFC M733 soon? I will have a quick peek. I think I ordered more or they were out of stock. It's one or the other. It's always one or the other.
Yeah, we're either trying real hard or we can't because our supplier's cucking us.
Woohoo.
I'll just pester Fred constantly. He loves that. He sends me a message every once in a while. He's like, actually, this was today. He's like, can we do pre-orders on suppressors? And I was like, no, we're not doing that anymore because they're hard to get or whatever right now. And he goes, there's some guy asking for one. And I was like, well,
that sucks.
Sucks to be you. Keep fielding those questions for us. Thanks.
M733s, I only ordered a couple. Can I get more? I ordered 2, literally a couple, 2 of them. And they will be here a little over a month. It's not shipped yet.
Yeah, that's the next one. That's not even ready yet. So the Gordon, the way Coco fixed his regulator was he took it apart. Like I said, take it apart, clean it, grease it, no rings, away you go.
If anybody has HPA and hasn't checked the regulators for pressure creeping since starting again, I would have a quick peek at that. They like to start creeping after sitting.
Charge it up and leave it for 20-30 minutes and just make sure your gauge is still at the exact same place. That's how you fix that. Speaking of, will you guys stock the new TM?
Yeah, I want one. I'll buy it. Yep, I will get. Yes, it will be
soon as we can.
It will be in this store.
Our special ways of getting TM requires us to wait sometimes for certain things. So
it will show up, Alex. I want one. That'll be the one shotgun I own in my life. It will be.
I feel like I missed a message in there somewhere, but anyway. Throwing this in the air. Do you have any news on that? I just said.
No news, but when it's available, we'll get it because I want one. So there you go.
Funny. The most came in at the same time. I asked about the Wee Broomhammer carbine thing, and
yes, it'll be a while. We have to order that direct from Wii.
Did we order any of those?
I don't think so because they didn't sat on the last batch.
Yeah, they didn't sell well last time. I brought a case in about a year ago, and they sat forever. Nobody wanted them. Everybody gets the regular size ones, like the short.
Everyone gets the pistol with the stock. That's what
I thought it'd be interesting and unique, and nobody else had them, and nobody bought them. So, but I mean, if you pre-order, we'll eventually bring it in, or like it'll come in our next order, which will be a little ways away.
Because we have to order the cases and we have to do minimum order quantities, and we already have one in shipment, so it'll be a while. That's why I said 6 months.
As soon as it's available to our supplier, we'll have to maybe send us an email in 3 or 4 weeks or so.
Or keep your eye on Red Wolf and e-bike.
Once it's available on the regular retailers, that's when we can get it. We're last. We're small. We're bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Somebody already asked that. Yeah, that was funny. 2 back-to-back comments of the same question. That was,
don't worry about her.
Don't worry.
We'll answer them no matter.
I won't get angry as you as I was at Norbridge.
Yeah, he kind of tore into his butthole a little bit there.
He sent me disassembled guns!
Oh my goodness, I feel sorry for their ears.
No.
Yeah, I remember assembling them and testing them and having to fix them. I remember that day. You had a good day. It was a good day. Yeah. I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's got to be close to an hour there.
That's
half an hour.
We don't really have much more exciting things to show off. It'll be the next 2-ish weeks before we have a lot more cooler stuff. That'll be the second half of this order. This was half of it. Yeah. So
yeah,
watch the site every weekend.
I'm going to the States next week to pick up a big e-bike shipment. So that's anybody with e-bike pre-orders from. Well, actually, there's some really old ones in there too from like November. Oh, our Christmas restock is in there.
Oh my god!
It got rejected from customs and then sat forever. This was something we ordered in October, and it's finally coming in. So that just goes to show you sometimes CBSA are nightmares to deal with. And that's not even the longest one I've ever had to wait on. But yeah, our Christmas restock should be here next week. I'm super excited about Christmas. Oh, we forgot to unplug the phone. Somebody wants to get a hold of us real good. They should have probably hopped on the live. But
sorry, it's unplugged, so it's just your children.
I was going to say, he's playing with the doorbell.
But
anyway, we're wrapping up anyway. We'll probably call that guy back or wait till he calls us, something like that. You're small, but you're the best. Yeah, that's right. You tell all your friends that. Make sure somebody just called me on my personal cell phone before we dropped on, and he's like, "Oh man, I just received my order, and there was a candy and a sticker."
We
and
didn't talk about the Black Blitz thing.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay.
Where's my sticky?
I don't know.
That was on my sticky. Yeah. Okay. So medium important thing to talk about. We need to stop making the joke that we're not real because apparently some people are taking it seriously. They don't know it's a joke. Black Blitz. We were having some fun with Black Blitz back and forth, and they were saying we weren't real, or somebody asked them if they were real, and they were saying, no, don't believe them. And we get things for them, and they get things for us. We're friends. They know we exist. We know they exist. Like I send them money every month, and they send me money every month. So it's just fun. But
obviously,
it's got to be
coming from the store's mouth saying we're real.
Yeah, so
we are real.
But the thing I ask is, if you're hopping on these jokes, maybe add a little LOL at the end or a little, but in all serious, we know you're real or something like that. Because there are people, and I don't know if it's just a lack of brain cells or what it was, but when we were in Ontario, like 3 people were like crowding in, and they're like, no, we heard that you guys weren't real and that this was a bogus store, and I was like, man, like
what?
It was a joke, and he was like, no, they were like, we were sure it was serious, and I was like, okay,
it's
but
a joke.
It's a joke. Just look for the LOLs. Like anyway, so just if you're in that joke, maybe make sure that everybody knows that we are real, because it's going to actually cost us orders, and that's not cool. But anyway,
I just remember how off guard we were. We're like, what do you mean?
And they were some of them like friends of the organizers and stuff like that. And it's like, we're here. How
we're here?
You invited us
like
like months ago.
Like what the heck?
But
we have special kinds here in
Ontario. That was fun comment.
Yeah. Honestly, what I told the person that brought it up, was like, no, thanks for coming. Like we heard all this. I was like, honestly, if people took that seriously, I don't think I want them as customers anyway. So,
the CBSA calling on the phone there. Sometimes I worry about, because when she like held my shipments for so long, I started like say things in the lives, and I'm like, ooh, if you ever watch these lives, that'd be not good for me. So maybe I should just button up my lip. And
one thing you're not good at doing, button up your lip.
I say a lot of things that I shouldn't say, and it's fine, whatever.
It's fine.
Well, pretty sure there's pizza waiting for me, so we're gonna take off and go have some pizza. And
we're real.
Yeah, we just remember, folks,
we exist.
When in doubt, we exist. We will ship you your stuff eventually. So anyway, that's it for us tonight. If you guys have any questions, send me an email, give me a phone call.
Not right now, the phone's unplugged.
Text, video, voicemail, carrier pigeon, whatever you like. We answer them all. Spring is a little busy, so messages get a little a little messy, but we will get to you. And we appreciate each and every one of our customers. You guys are great. Keep us going. Keep Blake employed here. I don't really
need the money.
I just show up to these, and then I go get drunk and pass out. So have a good night. Enjoy yourselves, and Merry Christmas, because Christmas restock's coming in next week. Woohoo!
Stop with the X. Stop it.